Wow, we have made it to this point finally. That's crazy that we're here. That's crazy. And I thought we were just on the balcony, you know, different, mix it up. Okay.
Yo. Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, represent, gotta represent, chase a chick, never.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Brittany, and today I'm doing a very special video, at least for me anyway. And today I'm going to be doing my, I guess, 1 year in review, my 1 year fitness journey, the ups and downs, the successes, the fails, the struggles, everything in between, everything that you would want to know, anything when I watch a weight loss video I will talk about. All of that will be incorporated to this. I don't know how long this video is going to be, so if it's super long, thank you so much for watching it, or as much as you do watch. So let's not prolong this any further and let's get into it. So about 1 year ago, give or take like maybe a week, I started to lose weight, or I wanted to change my lifestyle, I guess is the idea I'm trying to get at. Okay, maybe like a little more backstory would be is my freshman year of college, to put it in best terms, I got fat. I felt fat. I thought I looked fat. In every single way I was fat, and I would not say that I was so beyond overweight. I know that there are other people who have so much more weight to lose than I do, and I totally respect them and their journeys, but me in my own skin, I felt unhappy, I felt ugly, I felt like I can't even explain it, but if I didn't like myself, I felt like how could other people like me was my mindset. And honestly, at the time when I had gained all that weight, I at first didn't really see a problem with it. I knew I had gained so much weight and I chose not to do anything about it for several months. And like, I knew I was gaining weight, and I knew pants that had fit me once didn't fit me anymore, but I was like, that's normal college, that happens. And one of the first main reasons, there's two main reasons that I gained weight. The first being at college, everything is pretty much buffet style. At least at Ithaca College, all the food you can get up and get it whenever you want, and I just kept going for more plates, and I would fill my plates as much as I want, and I would snack whenever I want. And a big factor was pasta. I love pasta so much, and I let that become my life because I am such a picky eater. I let pasta be my main meal pretty much 7 days a week. So that was the first thing. And then the second was that I have really bad anxiety, and that was the first time that I started taking anxiety medicine. And I do not know the name of my anxiety medicine I took. I will insert the name of it right here. But basically the medicine, one of the side effects was that you never feel full. I never felt that point where people are like, oh my gosh, I cannot eat anymore, like my stomach is so full. I never reached that, which is another reason that ties into the other, that I could keep going and going for more, you know, pasta. So those were my two main reasons for gaining weight. May 2017, and it wasn't until July 2017 that I actually started to lose weight. So I was actually just living my biggest body that I had ever lived in. For me personally, I should actually say, I don't know if I've ever talked about this, at least, you know, for my channel, I don't think I have. Maybe even in real life, I don't really think I've shared it, but at my heaviest weight, I was 181 pounds, which is a lot for, I feel like, more of a petite girl like me. I'm only 5'3", so, and I was wearing the weight mostly in my stomach, so that's where I looked the biggest, I would say. And to this date, I haven't weighed myself in quite a while, but what I know for sure is that I have lost 40 pounds. So 40 pounds in a year, and I'm extremely proud of myself for getting to this point. You know, at times I wasn't proud and I felt like I didn't lose enough, but I am very happy with the progress I've made and where I'm at with my body now. So yes, July, after going on a family vacation, is when I decided it was time to kick it into high gear. I was like, I'm not happy in this body, I'm not happy with the way I look, I'm not happy with the size of my clothes, so why am I continuing to live like this? The main thing that it needs to be if you're choosing to start your weight loss journey, if you're being inspired by mine, is it has to be for yourself. It can't be for anyone else. You know, there wasn't friends in my life influencing me saying I was fat. There was no boys in my life influencing me saying I should lose weight. You know, my family, they never said anything about like the weight gain. They knew I had gained weight, but they never like made it a thing, except for, you know, maybe a few family members being like, oh, you've gained some weight, you know, but it's fine. They didn't shame me about it, but it almost did feel like shame a little bit, which it was part of the reason I started my journey. But again, it was mostly for myself. I wanted to see a change. I wanted to be, you know, a better size. I think my biggest size was size 14. I'm now down to an 8/10, so which was the size that I started, which I was before I gained all the weight. Okay, I don't know where I'm going at that point. I started my YouTube channel about a year ago also when I started my weight loss journey, and at the time I used to have like a fitness series. I thought I was so cool doing it because I called it like Fit Brit, like Fitbit. It to me was unsuccessful. I did it for maybe about 2 months and I would upload 2 videos a month on it. So I did about 4 or 5 videos total on it, and then I think into like either September or October I decided to private them all and not do it anymore, just because like I felt like it was being unsuccessful for myself, because I felt like I had to be making progress for people to see it and understand it, and like I felt like I wasn't seeing a change these every 2 weeks and talking about like, oh, small weight loss and, you know, what I've cut out and things that I've changed. So that wasn't effective for me, but I still thought a year in review video would be a great idea to have, because it's been a whole year of me changing. Like you can even see in my earlier videos like how much heavier my cheeks looked and things like that. So at first I started to go to the gym, I think it was 5 to 7 days a week. I made sure that I went every single day of the week, and if I could go on weekends, I would go on weekends. I couldn't always do that, but if I could, I did. And at first I was like, I need to go to the gym so much and I need to cut so much food out, and I found that it was not effective for me. When I now go to the gym 3 times a week, sometimes 2 times, sometimes 4. It really depends. This summer I've been a little more lax because it's summertime, but I found that when I would do the 3 times a week, 3 was always my given, it was still effective as when I would go 6 times a week, because I was putting so much on my body of like doing the elliptical so much, and it was like, well, if I don't consume this amount of calories, then it should be, you know, I've taken out this much because I do cardio every single day, but my body like was not, I am not a scientist when I try to explain it, but like, because like I was trying to lose so much so quickly, even though I wasn't, my body was like making up for it like by storing fat because it was scared. I just was really depleting myself, and not in like a crazy unhealthy way. Like I was switching meals, you know, making better choices and things like that, but I definitely was not like taking in as much as I should. My daily intake is about 1,200 calories. Also, yes, I am a calorie counter. I use MyFitnessPal, which is really great. People say you should not count calories. Other people say calories is everything. For me, it's not really about how many calories, but my biggest issue was the portion sizes and how much I was taking. So counting my calories helped me learn to control portions and how much is the right size for me and what is appropriate for my body. Because I didn't want to give up things that I love, like pizza and pasta. I definitely cut pasta out of my life less. I'm not having it 7 days a week for sure, but I just needed to learn to control my sizes. That was my biggest issue when it came to eating. So that was my biggest switch there. But I definitely, when I was going to the gym so much, it just wasn't good for my body. So then I cut back on the gym, and I found that my happy medium was 3 days a week. You know, I did cardio each time because cardio I found is the biggest thing that works for me, but I did an arm day, a leg day, and an ab day. Some people say, again, ab day isn't effective, ab day is effective. So really, it's whatever you find that works for your body. I was steadily losing weight, and at the time, it was so extremely hard for me. I felt like the fat friend in my group, and I felt like I wasn't losing weight quick enough. They say the average at most you should lose a week is 2 pounds, and I was losing about a pound a week, which was healthy, which was normal, which it's good to lose weight slower, because the slower you lose it, the longer it will stay off. But I was feeling defeated, like, constantly. I think the worst thing for me was weighing myself weekly, because I would punish myself because, oh, I only lost 0.2 pounds this week. Like, that's not good enough, that's not successful enough, I don't deserve this, I don't deserve that. I wouldn't give myself, you know, dessert for 2 weeks because I was like, I need to be good enough, when you deserve to reward yourself, you deserve cheat days. So I found that to be one of my biggest downfalls, is that I just felt a lack of confidence in my journey, and I felt like I had to constantly remind myself, like, think of the end goal, think you're 1 pound closer to your weight loss, and I just beat myself up constantly over it. And holidays, especially from like November, December time, because it was Thanksgiving, my birthday, Christmas, I really destroyed myself over it because I felt like I had lost so much progress, when really I'm moving towards the big end goal. So I get to about March, right before spring break, is when I actually did hit the 40-pound goal. So since March is when I have lost the 40 pounds. So it didn't take me a whole year to lose the 40 pounds. It took me from August to March, so I guess, or July. So it took me 9 months. It was like I had a baby. I gave birth to a 40-pound baby. Oh, jeez, God. But it was after March that I had plateaued. I spent a good month just working my ass off and trying really hard, and I wasn't getting anywhere. And I was stuck in this limbo spot that I could not get out of. I would beat myself up over it. I would sacrifice so many things, and I was still stuck in this same spot. I was able, thankfully, to realize how badly I was deteriorating myself. You know, I don't want to get into too much depth about that, but I was able to realize that I was like, I'm not doing great things for my body. I need to just maintain. I need to take a breather. So I was still weighing myself weekly just to make sure that I was still reaching my goal, or not reaching my goal, staying where I was. But I was pulling back from the gym a little bit, and I was not eating more, but I was, you know, just staying balanced and not getting so crazy as I was. I was just having a lot of changes happening in my life. And then spring semester ended, and then I was home for 2 weeks, and then I came out to Los Angeles. I'm here now. You know, if you haven't been watching my videos, you should have done many here. So, a little promo there. But coming out here, what changed for me out here mentally was that there are no scales out here. And granted, I could have gone and bought a scale, but I didn't want to buy a scale for 2 months and then not be able to bring it home. But there's no scale in the apartment, there's no scale at the gym. So this was the first time that I could not weekly weigh myself. And that was where I kind of made this like switch mentally, where I was like, okay, it's not about the number anymore, it's about maintaining yourself. You have to be able to maintain yourself without needing to weigh yourself constantly. So I have since, this is where we are at, I have since been able to, I'm guessing, maintain my weight. All my pants and everything still fit the same, so that's a good sign, you know. I have been enjoying myself out here, you know. I'm not gonna skimp out on food here, because LA has such different like food places and stuff like that that you're not gonna get anywhere else. So, you know, I'm not gonna say no to any of that. But it just means working a little harder in the gym sometimes. But that is where I am at right now, is that I am currently maintaining my 40-pound loss. How it's been on me, people around me, not really a change. You know, I thought back when I was at my heaviest, like, people would treat me differently when I lost the weight, and people don't. It doesn't make you any more special to be thinner or bigger, and that was something that I had to learn and to cope with, because I thought it would make me prettier, it would make me better, you know. And is this getting depressing? I don't know. I have since learned that people will love you for you, so don't think you need again to change your outer self for others, is what I'm trying to get at. Has any of this made sense at all? I don't know. When I come, so the Los Angeles program is only for 2 more weeks. I'm a little sad about it, but when the program ends, that is when I plan on kicking it back into high gear and, you know, exercising more frequently and being better to my body than I am right now. There's only 2 weeks left. You know, go crazy, live a little. But I will probably do another year in review next July. So stay tuned for that. And the one thing that I do regret very dearly is that I did not take before pictures. I never like set myself up, you know, in like shorts and a bra and took before pictures. So it's not like I have any crazy pictures where you can see transformation. I do have this yellow top, which I'll insert of the side-by-side, where you can kind of see how I'm filling it out more with the bottoms and everything. Then the other, I'm slimmer and I need a belt to keep the pants up. So that is the best that I have. And I think that is all I have to share, and if I missed anything, I will add it in the description below. If anyone like comments anything, you know, I will reply to it. Will there? I don't know. So if you guys like this video and you liked watching me, then you should press that subscribe button down below. It would mean so much, and I will see you guys next week with another video. Bye!